Hi, good evening all. The boys don't show up whatsoever in this game today. Let's look at the numbers coming up. This game today was, in my opinion, a disgrace, guys. A disgrace, the way we showed up in this game. I'm going to show you the numbers, and if you didn't see the game, you're going to say, Wayne, it sounds like they were in this game. They were not mentally in this game whatsoever. The numbers say they were right with them. That's just because we're better than them, guys. But mentally, we were not in this game whatsoever. When push came to shove, we let a team that's 29th in the league in hitting have their way with us physically in this game, especially in the second period. The second period was probably the worst period I've seen the Sabres play in the new year. Since the new year, they were that bad, guys, in the second. They were so bad in the second. I counted 11 times where they avoided hitting a player. 11 times I counted in that period. 11. And I'm talking, they're letting guys skate in our zone, and I don't understand Granato as a coach, guys. I don't, and I'm never going to. I want him gone. And I'm pissed about the game, but I'm more pissed about the coaching in this game. He just let a team over there that doesn't know what they're doing get back in a game that they had no business getting back in, because the Sabres kind of had a 1-0 lead on a lucky goal. And we just let them climb back in the game and then take over it. And we didn't even have any pushback in this game. And their fans are all convinced now that the Red Wings played a great game. I think anybody in the league would have beaten us today, is what I'm saying. The Sabres were horrible in this game, just horrible. This is like definitely their worst performance I've seen in months. They were that weak in here today. So the better team won this game, and the Red Wings deserve this game. Full marks to them. They absolutely, without a doubt, were the better team in this game. All right, let's look at the numbers. Shots 26 apiece, face-offs 54% for the Red Wings, 46 for the Sabres. They were 0 for 2 in the power play. The Sabres are 1 for 2. They had 26 hits. The Sabres had 28. Very soft hits, I might add. They had 13 blocks. Sabres had 13 blocks. They had 4 giveaways. The Sabres had 6. But take a look at this. They had 14 takeaways. We had 5. Shots on goal per period. 10-8 Sabres in the first, 12-8 Wings in the second, 8-6 Sabres in the third for that 26-26 total. Even though it said earlier that the Sabres had outshot them, I waited till the later thing. It's 26-26. Scoring. Thompson from Dahlin and Tuck on the power play, a very soft goal, lucky goal. Thompson threw it in front of the net, hoping Tuck would deflect it. Tuck was nowhere near to deflect it, went through the goalie's legs. We scored a lucky goal on the power play, and that was it today, guys. Fisher scores for them from Kopp and Sider to tie it up in the second at 5:35. That was 11:22 when Tage scored in the first. 5:35. And then Kane gets the game winner at 17:40, makes it 2-1 Detroit from Comfer and Gothisbeer. And in the third, the Sabres had no fight whatsoever. Sprong from Fabry makes it 3-1. Then the empty netter, Raymond from Rasmussen and Kopp. And that's your game, folks. It was too damn easy against a team that didn't even play that good. The Wings didn't play good. The first 25 minutes of this game, we could have smoked them if we were playing our game. The Wings were just kind of playing like they were scared. The Wings were scared. They weren't desperate in the beginning. They were scared. They were making mistakes. We were walking in on them. And as soon as they started hitting us, and there was no pushback. Like the 28 hits in the game, this game for the Sabres, very misleading stat, guys. Believe me. The timing of the hits is important too. You can't just have hits. You have to have timing. There's got to be some timing. And the Sabres' timing and their hits in the second period was 0. Okay? That's on Granato. Granato put out a wuss team on the ice in the second period. That's on him. Didn't take what is he thinking not taking a timeout? Please, somebody explain this to me. Why did Granato not take a timeout in that period when we were doing nothing? And settle them down and talk to them. Why? Why not? Hey, look, the Red Wings absolutely deserve to win this game. Without a doubt. They were the better team. They were the more aggressive team. They were the more desperate team, and they were the more hungry team. And the truth is they did that with a crap coach. They got no coaching. Detroit, they just don't. Their coach, when we were down 1-0, is rolling up his eyes, and he's Detroit got to get rid of that clown, this Lalonde guy. They got to get rid of him. But our coaching wasn't much better, is what I'm saying in this game, guys. When we can get out coached by a guy that doesn't know what he's doing in Detroit, with a much older team that has no confidence, what's it say about our head coach, guys? Really? I seen a team that was not prepared to play the most important game of the year. That's what coaching we have right now. I'm telling you, we got to make a coaching change this offseason, okay? They're not out. We're not out yet, guys. But, you know, when it's all said and done, if we finish 3 points out, who's to blame for that? Mostly the coach. Mostly the coach. He hasn't had us ready at least 20 games this year to play. How many times have we come out in games, guys, and we're not prepared in the first few minutes? Were we today? It was a lucky goal by Thompson. Really, it's, you know, we scored a lucky goal on a power play, and that's all we did in this game? I mean, what, did we expect UPL to rescue us? And UPL wasn't bad in this game. He wasn't spectacular, but he wasn't bad. His numbers were average today, but he's entitled. He's carried us. You know, there's got to be a time where there's a sensible approach. Like, I couldn't understand the second period. I could not understand how we're just letting them skate. And we have a guy lined up. Okay, this is just one example. I think it was Kane. Before he scored, right before he scored, then he got the puck back again. We had him lined up. We don't take him out. And instead, he passes the puck. So what's the guy do? He turns and goes the other way instead of finishing his hit on him. When I see that crap, I know we're losing. I know we're losing. I mean, if I know, how can they not know? I can't grasp it. I just can't in my head. I can't grasp how in a game like this, the Sabres didn't throw 50 hits to win this game. Like, where were they physically today? This 28 hit thing is very misleading, like I'm saying, very misleading. They were love taps, at least 20 of them. There was no physical play by the Sabres team, not like there should have been in a game like this. And they came at us physically, and they looked faster than us. That old team looked faster than our young team, guys. There is no excuse for that. I don't care what the scenario is. I don't care if they've lost 7 in a row. But I'll tell you what, I feel better we lost this way, guys, than if we would have outshot them 45-20 and Reimer would have stood on his head all day and that's the only reason we lost. I feel better losing this way. At least I know the better team won today. You know what I mean? The Detroit were the better team in this game. They came out with much more heart, much more desire, much more fearlessness, you know? Not in the beginning. They were like little scared children in the beginning, Detroit, because they're waiting. They're waiting to get beaten again. And then once they scored it, it's kind of like they said, okay, maybe, you know, maybe today is our day where we can finally get a game. Once they had the game put away, when it was 2-1, guys, I don't know about you, I didn't think we were tying it. There was no pushback at all. And it wasn't because Detroit, it's because we sucked today. We would have lost today to Anaheim. We would have lost to Chicago. We would have lost to all those teams today, the way the Sabres looked in this one, guys. I got no answer for you, really, how bad we played. I'm more worried about how bad we played in this game than anything. So now, we go on the West. We got to sweep it out. We got to sweep it out. It's the only way to get back in this. Even if we go 3-1 or 2-2, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I'm not going to go, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to go see what Granato says. I can't stand, even when we were winning, I won't listen to him no more, okay? That's when I know I'm fed up with the coach, when I don't even want to watch the post games. I don't want to hear no more Granato. I don't this year. I'm up to there with Granato this year. We're 2 games over. Now we're 1 game over. We lose next game. We've never beaten Seattle yet. So perfect opportunity lies in front of us for that. But are the Sabres going to show up flat again, or are we going to be in the dressing room? Oh, we've never beaten these guys. Like, come on. You know, I'm ashamed of them today. I hate to say it, guys. I just am today. I'm really ashamed of the Sabres today. Not of our fan base. You guys were good, man. You guys were hoping for the best, and rightfully so, because we were right there knocking on the door. But to say, we're not ready yet and walk away is kind of how it feels, right? I mean, Where's the courage? Where's the guts? Where's the drive? Where's the desperation? I didn't see it. That's on the coach, okay? Today's on the coach. We can bitch about all the players we want. It's on Granato. This team was not ready to win the biggest game of the season. We weren't ready. Isn't a coach's job to have a team ready? I don't know. It's my opinion. You're supposed to have the team ready, not just say, come on, guys. You know, like, you're supposed to have the team ready mentally, not just give out the sword every time we win. Come on. Like, there should have been more desperation today. I would have called a timeout. I would have screamed at them, bitching at them in that second period. I would have called a timeout in the middle of that second. Granato doesn't have the right instincts, guys. He keeps waiting for the players to bail him out. That's how it feels for me as a fan. I feel like he always waits for the talent to bail him out. His poor decision-making. He's a lousy coach. He's a good coach, but he's a lousy coach. When it comes to Stanley Cup coach, no chance. No chance. We need proper coaching in a game like this. We needed Tortorella behind our backs today, screaming at us, not tolerating us slacking and not playing physical. When it's 1-1 and we're not hitting. We're avoiding hitting them. I was like, oh my God. I was screaming. My stepfather was here watching it with me, and he goes, what is going on with them? I said, I don't know. Like, they're going to lose today. I could tell just watching them right now. When it was 1-1, guys, I knew the game was over. I hate those type of games. Anybody would have beaten us today. Detroit's all saying, we're so back now. Like, Detroit fans are so delusional, guys. They're right up there with other fan bases that are very delusional. They're the American version of the Toronto Maple Leafs when it comes to franchises, like the delusion they go through over there. You didn't beat a very good team today, Detroit. Trust me. You know, you didn't beat a very good team at all. This was not a good team that showed up to play you today. This was a crap shit Sabres team that showed up today. This wasn't a good team. This team could have gotten beaten by 80% of the league easily today, the way we played. No physical play, no desperation. Where's the heart? Where was the heart today, guys? Come on. They know they're ripping the hearts out of their fans by playing like this. Shame on them. That's how I feel today, guys. Shame on the Sabres, the way they play today. They should be ashamed of themselves. And I'm not talking all, but the majority of that team. Like, Tage looks lost, guys. He looks lost. I don't understand him this year. The guy doesn't know what he's doing, it looks like, all of a sudden. I know he scored, but big deal. Like, he got a lucky goal. You know, we've been begging the guy just to get 20, 25 goals this year. It's like, come on. So we might need a fresh year to get this thing really on track. And a fresh coach, guys. We need a new coach. I know I'm ranting, but my God, I'm pissed off today. I am. I don't like when I see an effort like that. I'd rather, guys, no joke, I'd rather lose a game 6-1 where we were in that game, but everything went wrong. In this game, it's not everything went wrong against us. We just didn't care. The Sabres looked like they didn't care. They didn't want to throw the body. I seen them flinching when Detroit was coming at them. Like, what the hell is that? That's Granato. This is what bugs me about Granato's system. It's soft and weak when it comes to physical play. He's a good teacher. He is. He's good. He's good at teaching offense. He's good at developing players. He's good at being a voice of reason when you want to talk to him. But he's not a good head coach. He's not a good head coach. You need a prick that's going to get in your face and bring out the best of you by you hating his guts on some nights. And this is not the guy that does that. You watch. Detroit's going to fire that coach. You watch before we'll fire Granato. Watch. I guarantee it. Even though they're in front of us. You watch. I guarantee that guy is getting fired over there because he looks lost, their coach, man. That guy looks like he's on plan 9. He's way out there. He's in another, forget another planet. He's in another galaxy, that coach. He's way out there. So they didn't need a coach today to beat us over there is what I'm saying. That's pretty sad. You know? I'm pissed off. I'm ticked off. I'm disappointed. I'm not giving up. But I hate setbacks like this when I felt like it was avoidable today. That's how I feel. I feel betrayed, you know? I feel like It could have been avoided. All we had to do was show up. Have the guts to play hard and like we do on some nights where we're fearless. And we came into this game with fear. Like, what kind of head coach do we have that ices that today? Anyway, I'm pissed. I'm leaving it there. It's been a long enough video. Sorry if I ranted, but guys, that's how I'm feeling. We need a coaching change. This is proof to me. I don't care if we win all next 4 games. We need a coaching change this offseason. We need a new voice behind that bench and get rid of that whole staff. I'm sick of looking at them. All of them. I don't even like looking at what they look like. Like, it bothers me. It does, guys. That's how I feel as a fan. I'm sick of the whole coaching staff in Buffalo. You know, Granato with the dumb look in his face, like he doesn't know how to react. It's like, I'm done. All right, I'm done too. I'm done here, guys. Anyway, hang in there. We'll see what happens on this West trip. Hopefully we sweep out all 4 games and kill everybody. How I'm feeling. See you in the next video.